The year was 2004. Rockstar released their best-selling PlayStation 2 game, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Set in California, this game follows CJ and his quest to get Grove Street back on top, whilst taking over the city, Los Santos. Despite the hardware limitations of the time, this game was revolutionary. The developers were able to create a huge, detailed, and insanely immersive game.
What is that?
Every building, mission, vehicle, weapon was filled with detail, and you could really tell that they spent so much time and effort creating this game. Every single corner of the map had its own aesthetic, with unique vehicles, characters, and atmosphere, creating an insanely immersive game that my then child brain had never experienced before. This immersion, however, would lead to some pretty cool mysteries. Shortly after the release of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a rumour would start popping up all over the internet. The rumour claimed that within the forest of San Andreas, at specific locations during specific times, you could find a mythical creature, Bigfoot. A quick search through YouTube at the time would bring up real footage of him and the locations of where Bigfoot would spawn in. Were these videos real? Was Bigfoot really in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? 8-year-old me would spend hours on my PS2 looking for him. Late nights, with my heart racing in my chest, I searched through all the forest I could, and after weeks of research, searching, and constantly being fucking terrified, I never found Bigfoot. But what child me failed to realise is that people lie on the internet. It turns out that this all started as a rumour and led to a troll. Allegedly, Bigfoot was rumoured to be in the beta of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but he never made it into the final game. But when a few people online were discussing if Bigfoot was in the game or not, modders decided to cash in and get some early YouTuber clout. And to fuck with idiots like me. Modders decided to mod Bigfoot into the game, some better than others, and post the clips online. These clips would go on to fool many people, like me, into thinking that you could find Bigfoot in the vanilla game, creating the Bigfoot mystery. However, to this day, people still swear that they found Bigfoot in that forest. But did they really? Did Rockstar maybe remove Bigfoot from the copies that were re-released after they removed the hot coffee mod? Maybe. People claim that there's an incredibly small chance that Bigfoot could spawn in your game. And with the developers never really confirming nor denying if Bigfoot was actually in the game, this could technically be a possibility. However, this could be disproven with a data mine of the original game files. But I'm an idiot and I can't do that. The most likely reason as to why these people seen Bigfoot in their game is because this game was incredibly immersive. When you were searching for Bigfoot, you were terrified. It was dark and rainy. It really was an eerie environment, so if you've seen an unloaded texture or shadow in the distance, you might panic and think it was Bigfoot. And you have to remember, this game was released in the mid-2000s. There was no post-launch patches, so glitches and bugs were very common, and these could easily be mistaken for Bigfoot. But whether it was real or a troll, the story of Bigfoot in San Andreas is actually pretty cool. It was only able to exist due to how immersive San Andreas was and the fact the internet was still in its infancy. Rumours and myths like this can't really exist anymore, with the amount of experts online who can confirm or debunk things like this within a week of the game being released. Or maybe I'm just less gullible now. Either way, I'm glad I got to experience the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Bigfoot mystery firsthand. Thanks for watching.